Hello there, Epip. Okay. Hello there, everybody. This is Baby13 here. Let me check. Yes, we're good. And welcome back to Rainswept. This game is something else. I never exactly dealt with a game that deals with so many deep topics at once. Like, I'm telling you, there are so many deep topics that I'm not that comfortable discussing. Once again, sorry for laughing. I shouldn't be laughing about subjects like that, but it's just the coping mechanism that I have. Like, situations or things that I may not be comfortable with talking about or discussing it with you all. You know, it's like having school topics and then I didn't want to talk about math because I'm not that good at it. You all know, it's like that. Yeah, this game is gonna get a little deeper than My Summer Car. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be deeper than that submarine game. Alright, the last time that we played this game is that there were so many deep topics to take at once. We just found out that Alan's wife, Audrey, well, it might be his ex-wife, but then soon to be back to being a wife. Her name is Audrey, and Audrey got breast cancer. Exactly, Epip. That deep. Alright. So now then, where to now? I think you gotta go this way. And also I think it's a game about the Yellow Submarine. Okay, it was sunny when we came into the game. And then now it's nighttime. This is it. This is where he lives. Oh, detective, come on in. How can I help you? Is Johnny home? Yes, he is. He just came in a minute ago. Or what's this about? He invited us to see some photographs. Yes. He invited us to see some photographs a couple days back. Oh yes, I remember him telling you about that. He helped you out with one of the pictures, didn't he? He's up in this room. Make yourselves comfortable, please. Oh, trust me. He would not get away. Be honest. Amy, to be honest, I have no idea. I had the weirdest dream. Tell me about it. It was definitely weird. You all may have missed it. It was seriously deep, yes, the last time I played this. Definitely Subnautica. I can't have the weirdest dream. I might have sleepwalked in the woods. Well, how are you going to react to that? And the room. Any idea why I was on fire? I don't know, maybe? It was a short circuit? Someone... Maybe being paranoid, but... Maybe someone wanted to kill him? Maybe? Maybe someone wanted me out killing me. What? No. You're just being paranoid. Who do you think would have the reason to do something like that? Okay. The Sheriff Harris. Okay, I got to figure this out. He once had a dream about saying it was Father Smith that did that. Maybe this game would have things about being a corrupt cop. Maybe a corrupt priest. I'm gonna have to take a guess. Maybe Father Smith. But he knows I don't have the sheriff's support. If he drives me away, then the case is as good as wrapped up as a murder-suicide, and everyone will pass the fire on as an accident. A little risky for him. Is this the full demo of the game? This is a full game. The developers gave me a Steam key. A little risky when they coming over here looking for my agreement. Detective, you have nothing to do with the fire, right? What, seriously? No, I didn't. Just making sure. Oh wait, oh god. Did I? I can't remember anything. What's taking them so long? I can't sit still. I'm gonna walk around. Hopefully Miss Brown doesn't mind me smoking in here. But gosh darn it, do I need one. Right now I'm on board whatever makes you feel better. Any idea who this is? That's Miss Brown's late husband. He died in the war only a few weeks after Johnny was born. She was very young then, and she had to take care of her family all by herself since. Mom says she opened her shop mere days after his death as there was no one else to put food on the table. I'm assuming Johnny's parents? Yes. What happened to them? They died 9 years ago in a car crash, apparently. It's just been Miss Brown and Johnny ever since. She's known to be a strong, rugged woman around Pineview, but she cares a lot for him. Detective? That guy's legs look like he just got off a horse. Yeah, that's true. You can go up and talk to him. He's busy with his photographs. He's got a little place in the attic where he develops them. Lady! No, you can't put bright lights in a red room. Do not ever put any bright lights in a red room. All the photos in here will just end up being close to be on fire. You get what I mean, though. They would no longer be photos. They'll just be like white pieces of paper. Johnny, we're outside my hotel. Were you outside my hotel room? What were you doing? Did you click a picture, Johnny? I saw the smoke rising, so I came to see what happened. I just wanted a photo because it looked beautiful. Why did you run, huh? Officer Watts began to shout. I panicked. I didn't know I was being allowed to take photos. So I scared and ran. Recognize him? Yes. Hey, do you have photos of Chris and Diane in their house? Johnny, huh? Were you spying on them? You've been written down the things they said to each other in detail behind the photos. Why? Detective, look. There are so many more photos of them. Uh-oh. Johnny, you better not be a stalker in order to get to Diane. I've got photographs of other things around Pineview, too. The only pass I started taking is Chris and Diane's. They stood out in contrast to the rest of Pineview. Shows the photographs. Looks like an obsession to me, Johnny. Not obsession, just curiosity. Look at this one, Detective. That they ran an argument that day, but it was different this time. Hey, there you. Hey, luck today? No. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm amazed it's taking so long. Issues with documents. You know it is. I know, it's so stupid. Okay. Have a good time, Epip. What do you mean by that? I mean, it's nothing just silly, so how much red tape there is. It's a hotel, right? This isn't exactly easy, okay? Calm down, Chris. You start crapping on me on my work again, you expect me to calm down? What are you talking about? We're on the same page here. I'm as frustrated as you are. Oh, whatever. No need to act like a baby. Ugh. Alright, Jack. Listen, baby. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I'll never ever do anything like that again. I'm so stressed out at work and I thought... Oh, listen, man, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I say things I do, Chris. I don't know why I'm such a B-word sometimes. You didn't do anything that I just overreacted. Maybe, but I mean it today. What I have before and might tomorrow. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make our lives unbearable, but I don't know what I'd do without you. Unbearable, oh love? You go around and around in circles, it's driving me insane, but when it's good, it's the best I've ever been. Just for a little while, everything's okay. I haven't admitted it to myself, but there's something wrong with me, Chris. I'm so scared. There's nothing wrong with you, baby. Nothing at all. There is. Please, just listen. We're screwed up, Chris. This whole thing is screwed up. But I don't want to lose it either. It's the only good thing I have. I know, Diane. We'll make it work, I swear. I need help. We need help. We can do this together. You're not on your own. I know I'm going to switch again and invalidate all of this and say horrible things again. And none of that will be in my control. I just don't know if you believe me. I believe you. We're gonna fix this, you and me. We'll work on it. Our new project. I made you move here. This is my fault. We'll get help. It's gonna be fine. Okay, I believe you. OMG, why didn't you tell anyone, Johnny? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you show any of us this when we asked if you had any more pictures to show us? I'm arresting you under suspicion of... Wait, what? Detective? You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you fail to mention. What are you? Granny! Granny! Well, why did you have the room full of their pictures, Johnny? What are you planning? I wasn't planning anything. Oh jeez, this must have been one of those good cop, bad cop things. He's the bad cop, she's the good cop. Don't lie. Dad, what? We should talk, just not right now, Blunt. There's no time. Where were you that night? I was home. How did you get the gun? Why did you do it? Answer me. Oh yeah, this is where the detective snaps because of what Abigail said. Abigail is just pushing him over the brink. Well, Detective, I need to discuss something right now. I need to show you something really important. Yes, now. It has to do with the case. I can't wait. Fine, but make it quick. Okay, we don't have much time. I can't let another suspect slip through my fingers. You just need to calm down. What's gotten into you? You're screaming at him. You're scaring him. You're not letting him speak. You need to go easy. And in case we have no solid evidence that it was him. What the hell's going on here? Say nothing. Who gave you the authority to use this room and to arrest the citizens of this town? It's a storeroom. Let me question Johnny. He murdered them. Look, who's jumping to conclusions now? No, he's a suspect. I don't say a word, Detective. This is out of your jurisdiction. You were supposed to leave town this morning. But Johnny is the murderer. He's done it. There's a room full of pictures. Is there anyone left in this town you haven't blamed yet? First of us, Father Smith. You're obsessed with the thought of finding someone that's responsible, even if you make it all up. I won't let you pull my town into your mess, whatever your motivations may be. Why the hurry to close, but then what's the hurry to close the case just because it's the festival? Did you even bother looking for evidence before arresting Johnny? Oh man. Look at this, Miss Brown just came over. It's a photograph. The one that you conveniently missed. What can you see in the picture? Oh boy. Okay, I didn't know this would happen. Oh. Okay. Let's see, that's Chris and Diane's house? No, you can't recognize that, it's the crime scene. That's Johnny's house. Oh, son of a gun, now look at the date of the picture. Okay, 12:15. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see here. It's 7th October 1996, 12:15 a.m. That says 1500. It doesn't say 12:15. I really don't understand military times. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, that's October 7th, yes. 15. Okay, so let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so would 0, 0 be? Okay, I gotta do some research, everybody. Is zeros? Let's see. 0, 0, 15. Military time. Okay, so that's okay. So 0, 0 is definitely. Okay, so 0, 0 is definitely 12. So it's 12 p.m. It's 12:15 p.m. Oops. And what happened during the early hours of the 7th of October, Detective? The shooting's 12:15 when Mr. Willis heard the shot. Johnny lives about 10 minutes away. I don't understand. How could he have been over at that place and be none at the same time the pictures, huh? How could he have clicked the photos of his own house at the same time the shooting? Exactly, you don't know what you're doing, Detective. Finally, you admit it. You wasted everyone's time and energy. You should be happy I'm letting you walk after all you've done. Just get out of this town. Just go. Oh no. Water's pretty though. Is he gonna do it? No, you better not do it. I see they've given you a new room. It's only temporary, just so they could dump my bag somewhere for today. I'm not staying, I can't actually. Yeah, that's a pity. Jack brought your car, it's been fixed. That's good. I'm here with Officer Blunt, she's waiting outside. No, it's not that, she's worried. I don't know what you want me to say, Doc. Talk to her. What about? You've been carrying with you all these days. Tell her, please. I'll do you good to talk to a friend, and I see you think her as a friend, right? Yeah, you could say that. Great then. Have a good drive back home. Oh, I hope we can meet again under different circumstances, I hope. Yeah, Abigail must be pushing his buttons to get this case done. I guess I'll talk to her. Hey, Michael. So you really are leaving, huh? What choice do I have? It's over. Does this game have multiple endings? I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Oh. I really thought we were going to figure it all out, even if it's murder-suicide. I wish we had some proof, or some answers. I feel like I've come to know them over the past few days, and I know what things are going to start between the end, but I wonder what made them do it. Do you think they did it? No. No, I don't want to. I don't want to, at least. I don't either. You know, my dad, Huh? I never really told you about him, did I? When I was 10, he killed himself. Gunshot to the head. I'm sorry, Amy. I was there, let out the hellbang. There was the sat in his favorite chair with a gun in his hand, and Mother tried explaining it the best she could. He was sad, she said. I could barely make sense of it at the time. Why was he unhappy? Wasn't our family enough? Did I not make him happy? Could I have done anything to change? But of course I was 10. What could I have done? I figured when he led to depression for months, I went over his last days with us. I can't but I recall that some days, during a couple of days, I understand it, but he didn't feel like I knew my dad. He even thought he acted. Detective, the thing is, I don't know if you've been this way, but I think you have. Let's see, I think you used to be different. The way you are, or have become, you remind me so much of him. You reminded me of the way he changed during his last days. It feels the same. But I'm older now. I understand about people, and I'm a police officer, for God's sake. I can't let that happen again. I won't let it. Amy, what's wrong, Michael? Please. I need to know what's making you suffer this way. What happened to Abigail, Michael? Yeah, we may as well tell her the truth. Okay. Abigail was my wife. God, it's hands. God, it's hard to talk about this, to finally talk to someone. Maybe he'll feel better. We met when we were in the university. I sit in the library every day after classes studying on different subjects buried in books. She sat on the table as me, but I didn't say anything. I didn't really know her well. We saw each other in the hallways, shared a class or two. Despite that, she stood out to me. She looked different from the rest. She's a sensible, balanced, mature person, you know. That could be rare sometimes. She never said anything, nor did we share a table, but I'd become comfortable in her presence, and that was rare too. One day, I uncharacteristically caught myself looking at her, and so did she. Hi. Oh, hello. You're a slow reader. What? You've been reading that book for 2 weeks now. It's a dense subject, and, well, Yeah, actually, I am a slow reader. Why don't you take the home book with you? I like the atmosphere here. I know what you mean. Me too. Do you want to take a break, go somewhere? She was confident, understanding, and really, really patient. I love that. We quickly become inseparable, often spending hours together doing our own thing without saying a word to each other. We didn't need to talk, plan, or do much to have fun together. Being around each other was enough. Her company was meditative, being with me gave me a sense of feeling of peace and calm that she gave me. Obviously, a couple of years after graduation, we were married. Nothing spectacular or out of the ordinary happened leading up to our marriage. But that's just the way we were. It was that bliss for us. We were a bedrock, a foundation for each other. She meant everything to me. Everything. Which is why I can't come to terms with what I have done. On the year April 7th, we were going to go out for dinner. We'd been married for 2 years at this time. God. Hey, Michael, ready to go? Yeah. Hold on, wait, I forgot something. I'll be right back. The phone rang. I should never have answered it. No, we're not going to answer that phone. Nope. Let me go this way. Freaking A, it won't let me not answer the phone. Okay, fine, we'll answer the phone. Hello? Boss, sorry to call you at home. What's up? We just received a call from an informant. Apparently he has info that he wants to share about Alex. Where is he? He is near the intersection of 22nd and 9th Avenue. You're not gonna see him right now. Are you, boss? I'm headed that way anyway. A couple of questions won't take time. How about tomorrow? He could be gone by tomorrow, Warren. He could change his mind. Alex could find out and try to silence him. It's just an informant. We have our first lead in months. Let's not mess it up. Alright, I'll join you ASAP. Wait for me. Hurry up. Alex was a suspect in a major case I've been trying to pin down for months. I was convinced that he was the key to unlocking the case, but my boss felt I was getting obsessed with tunnel vision. He wanted to give up on it and pursue other leads. Alex kept slipping away like a rat. After months of silence, he was at a chance to make a breakthrough at last. Ready to go? He really should not have picked up the phone. Why not? Where are you going? Something urgent came up. I'll be back in a minute. He'd been told to wait outside the cafe near the intersection. I remember the color of the sky, pale peach. Rush to the streets of traffic, the sound of lights. The whole place was so alive, vibrant. Part of me, but this could be big cracked case. He's right the frick there. The smell of coffee, the laughter, the voices of the people drifting in the cafe. Standing there watching these people in their happy, cozy, warm, I realized I wanted that, not this. A speeding car broke me out of my daydream. Seconds later, I heard gunshots. I ran back to my car as fast as I could. It couldn't be. Of course not. No, I was just freaking out. Things could be fine. Getting back seemed to be able to take a million years. Oh, look at the sky, look the same. Jeez, maybe he'll take a vacate. Oh no. This is seriously effed up. My world fell apart. There was no reason for me to carry on. Alex had been there in the area. He knew of me. He knew I'd I was after him. He knew the car I drove. I had been careless, irresponsible, and she paid the price. I don't know if the thought if I was in the car or just wanted to spite me. He drove past my car and opened fire, but one thought stopped me from doing anything to myself. Find him, make him pay. That was the only thing that kept me alive at that moment. I was back at work the very next day. I didn't dare to allow myself the time to think about it. The informant just ran away. I was starting to look for Alex again, but that gave me purpose. I didn't get a chance to do that though. They found Alex the next day dead. He was killed in a shooting that broke out when the deal went bad. A meaningless death in a back alley, fit for scum like him. But why now? Why not a day before? Why did he have to take Abigail away just one day before that? And I took her there. It happened there. Took her to the wrong place at the wrong time. I lost that purpose too, but I carried on for some reason aimlessly. Chief asked me to take a few days off, but work was the only thing keeping me sane or sedated. I didn't stop going home. I stopped going home and started staying at a motel. I didn't want to see that home again without her. So I put myself completely in my work during the day and night. I'd be so tired that I'd just go to sleep right after work. I eventually stabilized and got a rhythm of living without thinking of her or anything. I managed to shut away all thoughts and memories of her. It was the only way I could live. Is she becoming bored? Not thinking about her second nature. And I had a thought about her for months, until I was sent here. There were so many moments, small, beautiful, that I've buried inside, tried to forget it because it hurts so much to think how good it was. It's scary to move on every day, but it moves me further away from the last time I saw her. She keeps becoming a part of the past, which passing second. By the time I've forgotten so much that happened, I can only remember a few things. Memories are still stuck in the sea. Every day the number grows lesser and the islands become smaller, disappear one by one. I'm scared of that. Soon I'll be 1 year since it happened, then 2, then 10. I'll move on and she'll become unimportant to my life. How is that right? It would be comfortable, convenient to move on, to feel better, but do I deserve that? How can I be happy again after my ashes killed her? She wasn't just my wife. You know, it isn't just my loss. She was her own person, her own life, dreams, ambitions, and I took that away from her. She knows that you loved her. It wasn't intentional. She won't become unimportant to you. That will never happen. Believe me, that voice telling you it was your fault that could have done something. You need to stop listening to it. She wouldn't want you to blame yourself, would she? Even then, I deserve it so darn much, I just feel you can't risk being happy anymore. I don't know what seems. Bad times don't invalidate the good, Michael. They're both real. Hey, what's up, Bip? Oh man, this game is now talking about depression. Ah, great. It's talking every deep topic in the book, other than very bad people that does stuff to children. Hopefully it's not going to be like that in this game. Because that would suck. Really suck. Once again, everybody, it may seem like I'm laughing. Welcome back, Epip. And once again, it seems that I'm laughing. It's not. I'm not really laughing. It is just a coping mechanism that I have in order for me to push on through uncomfortable topics. It wasn't always this way. I used to be different. I was never this impulsive, never made decisions without thinking things through, considering every possibility. The way I am these days, that wasn't me. It's only since I came here. I feel I have no self-control. I need to find someone responsible to make someone pay anyone. Man, I'm glad I left. I had a beer emergency. Wow, Epip had a beer emergency. That's the first. You know, because I would have had a beer emergency too. Can't go through life without beer. I feel like I could explode at any moment and kill someone responsible just because I couldn't. Jeez, he hasn't slept in days. What? The rain. Did it rain that night, Amy? I don't remember. Try to remember. I think it did. Of course, there were no fingerprints on the gun. It was cold. No, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have. Wait, what's going on? What did you? I hope we're not too late. We need to go now. Right now, everything is right with the world. Heck yeah! Hey, what's going on, detective? I don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. Alright, we're going over to the church. That's exactly how a beer emergency feels. What kind of beer is it? I better hope that there's not going to be a topic about priests. Oh no. No, Johnny. Stay away, detective. Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to. There's no other way now. I didn't mean to. I didn't. Oh. I know, Johnny. This is gonna be difficult. Johnny is psychologically traumatized right now because of the event that we arrested Johnny. It's Natty Light. It's barely beer. Okay, let me do some research real quick. I want to see Natty Light. Okay. Natural light. Natural light is the reduced calorie light Pillenser brewed in Anheuser something since its introduction in 1977. Its ingredients were listed as water, barley malt, cereal grain, yeast, and hops. Oh. Johnny needs beer. Yeah. Yeah, drink a beer, Johnny. Say nothing and he'll possibly jump. Just come here, we'll talk. Don't stay back. I'm not coming with you. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. But that doesn't make a difference now, does it? What's done is done. I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't even get angry. I can't believe I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun, Diane. I only wanted to give it back to her. Johnny needs a cheap beer. Yes, he does. Okay. Why did she give you the gun? No. Johnny. She was screaming at me. Get out. I lost my head. I know how it feels. I know why you lost control, Johnny, because, trust me, I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know about how it feels? I've suffered too, Johnny. I know what that can do. I'm sorry you suffered, Detective. You seem like a nice person. But we have to learn to live with it, don't we? How can I after what I've done? Give him a beer while I hide all the sharp objects and guns. Even if I don't end it myself, they'll put me in prison for life. Or the death penalty. What's the point? That won't happen. That won't happen. That won't happen. You were provoked. You won't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You were emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No, I didn't. That you have a case that's 10 years, probably less considering your age. How old are you? I'm 16. Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. It could be less than 5 years. That doesn't matter now. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How will I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself. What's the point? Think about your grandma. I do love Granny, but she turned a blind eye just like everyone. Will she accept me after what I've done? Would she even look at me? Or will she pretend I don't exist? What will she do with a grandson like me? Better off without me. There's no point. Sorry, Detective. No, Johnny, no! I said the wrong thing. No. You're okay, Johnny. I got you. You're safe now. I'm sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. Go to prison for life, write a book, and have a thriving career on the talk show circuit. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angry every time. Every fight was worse than the last. But I didn't want to keep the gun with me. I felt uncomfortable, horrible. After that night, Granny had gone to sleep. I snuck out the window. Free room and board. Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? Oh, yes, Diane. Just a minute. So what's up, Johnny? Nothing much, I just want to talk. You know, I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for a holiday. I just told her about it. She seems pretty excited. Hence the wine. Oh, that sounds great. Yes, Chris, what? Oh, hey, Johnny. What are you doing here? Diane, What did you get that for? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore, Diane. I don't want to. Please take it back. Are you insane? Keep that stuff in your pocket and get the hell out of here. You got that? Just go, Johnny. Johnny, what are you doing here? They're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be, Johnny. Forget about them. Let's go out and... No, I hate them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them both. Stop. What are you doing here? You've put him up to this, haven't you? Yeah, go ahead. Blame me for this too. Say that again. Stop it. Stop it. Love how he runs. Yeah, me too. You see this gun? I'll pull a bullet through your head next time you interrupt me. Got that? Got that? Oh! Oh no. Diane! Oh wow. Now I understand. Diane. Oh no, I'm so sorry. And then he... I wish I could undo it all, but I can't. Put him in the car, officer. You're a good job, detective. Turns out you had it right all along. Fond memories. God, I'm exhausted. Well, who would have thought we actually did it? We caught the person responsible, but Johnny, it doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't, but I know how to feel. But I'm glad we got here in time. You're gonna stay here for a few more days, Michael? No, I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep so much. So he finally found inner peace after discussing it with Officer Blunt. Stone and Blunt go good together. Man, I haven't slept that well in ages. Yeah, it sucks, yeah. Better wear something appropriate for today. Something formal and black. Yawn. I could really go for some coffee. A new day. Okay, formal. Yeah, here you go. Exit. Totally looking good in that suit. Am I ready to leave? Yes. Get that coffee. Okay, not that way. Let's talk. Hello, detective. Was that all just a dream? Oh no, it did happen. All that stuff in the game really did happen. Like he was so... The detective here was so psychologically traumatized that he barely slept. I heard what happened yesterday. It's quite hard to believe it, really. Johnny was always been such a nice, docile boy. I don't understand how he could have did it. I'm glad he stopped him from hurting himself, though. Anyway, are you on your way back? Yeah, I'll be leaving Pineview in an hour, so... It was good to meet you, Mr. Stone. Come back here and stay with us anytime. We'll be happy to see you again. Just make sure it's on vacation and not for work. You don't know the characters. Oh, I guess you weren't here for the early parts of the livestream series. Grandpa is by far one of my favorite characters in the game. My old word-weaving, crime-solving friend. I heard what happened yesterday. It's impressive the way you talked him down. Yeah, it's a little crazy. This town will take a while to settle down. And you? Are you leaving today? I am, yes. No reason for me to hang around anymore. Yeah, you're just going to come back then if you want to listen to my music. But before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think this song is quite appropriate too. Here goes. I wake up this misty morning remembering the burning pain. The drink has passed me by last night's chow mein. A left-handed guitar, that's sad. Yeah, it is. Like last night's cold rain. Perfect! Perfect! You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's been several days. Last night's cold rain, so poetic, works with misty warning parts too. Well, thanks. You ever meet me again someday? I'd love to hear you play. Just take care. Oh, migraine. Oh, we got an achiever called Wordsmith. Where were you the past 2 days? You know they caught the killer. Yeah, tell me about it. Well, rain was better guess. Yeah, because, you know, like, after it rains, the ground becomes wet, and when the ground becomes wet, the humidity from the ground goes up into the sky and creates fog. So it creates a misty-like thing. Okay, it looks like here comes the festival. Oh, here's the cafe. Gotta get me that coffee. So that's where the missing bullet went. From the outside, from the window, yes. While grazing Chris' ear and knocking him out on the way. Correct. Damn, no wonder Mr. Willis only heard one shot. What a week has it been, right? You're telling me. Here I was leading a quiet life at a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. You know what really sucks though? What? I don't know if they would have been able to or not. I really am hoping they have clowns, yes. All the clowns the merrier. Okay, but they never got the chance to try and fix things, didn't they? Are you guys ready? Sleep well, both of you? Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? Okay. Okay, looks like we're walking somewhere. A funeral. You got it here today to celebrate Christopher Green and Diane Miller. The young couple who lives here were just caught in short tragic events. For that, we must accept responsibility and admit that as a community, we have fallen short, that we failed them. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams. But they were made to feel unwelcome. We rejected them and shut them out of our community. Not by our actions, but our inaction. Not through harsh words, but by not speaking at all. And yet the number of people gathered here today shows that despite all that, they touched our lives in some way. And we must remember to not underestimate the impact each one of us has on everyone that we met. Bargain 3 for 1 rates on funerals. Wow. Okay, let's do our best to make sure that it's a good difference. At the very least, we should expect from ourselves. Okay, there's Grandpa. Gotta talk to Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. I want to talk to you. Okay, let's talk. Miss Brown? Oh, Johnny, why did it have to be him? Poor boy. It wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye to everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Miss Brown. No, it's about time I faced reality. I had my part to play in all this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny had to pay the price I'll regret for the rest of my days. I'm sure Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. That there's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll come home soon. You did what you had to do, Detective. Those poor souls, they only had to speak up for them. Take care. Good day, Miss Brown. It's a happy ending. They saved a lot of money. That's how it is in America. That every ending ends up saving, every happy ending that a person goes through in life, it ends up saving them money. I saved $1. I'm the happiest person in the world. Detective, I'll take care of her. I'll give her the support she needs in these hard times. She's been a strong person all her life, but I think she might appreciate a friend this time. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't such much time before I join the others here, is it? Others where? On the ground. Oh, so I've got a little time to do what good I can, you know? You've done a lot of good for 5 of you. I think that people will appreciate you here. Of course they do. You take care of yourself now, son. And if you ever feel lonely or something, you can always tell the Grandpa's always here. Alright, Grandpa. Heck yeah, being a man, Grandpa. And now these two over here might be patching up their differences. Detective? How are you two doing? How's Audrey, Alan? Getting better and better. She'll be discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. Can't wait to begin again. Mark? Back to your regular odd life. Also, there's the pub to think about. What now that Alan's leaving? I think we'll keep it of the town's identity now. Yeah, mine in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full time. You keeping the pub when you could shut it down? I never thought this day would come. Well, there's a lot of days that I thought would never come. Good job with the case, Detective. I'm happy you figured it all out. And the people of this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can slowly come to terms with our role in this town tragedy and learn to live better. Be safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. Hey, Grandpa, you like good deals, right? Totally. Grandpa and her may end up being together. You did a nice job there, Detective. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We'll need someone to take over the church. Doubt Father Smith is gonna come back anytime soon. Even if he is, I expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. I'm happy to see that. Yeah, I think I feel better. Keep the pub, that's where the beer is. Heck yeah, all the good stuff is up on the top shelf. Thanks for looking out for me in a couple days. It wasn't easy at times. I'm happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best of life ahead. I look forward to us meeting again under different circumstances, preferably. Yeah, Michael Stone just goes here for a vacation. I could have done something. I should have gone there that night, you know. You can't blame yourself, Jack. It was more complicated than that. Yeah, I know. Thanks for sorting it all out, dude. At least we know what really happened. Still so crazy, though. Anyway, how's the car feeling? I fixed her up real good, if you know what I mean. He effed the car. He effed the car. He says, real good, if you know what I mean. Father Smith would come back if the church had boy choirs. Oh, that is messed up. That is seriously messed up. Okay, it means kind of your fault for throwing me in a cell. If I had fixed it sooner, if not that. But it's all good, dude. I forgive you. Thanks, Jack. You drive safe now. Come back anytime and pay us a visit. Alright, Lenny. You figured it out, detective. I knew you would. Really? You're a real smart guy. So yeah, Johnny, though, really, that's really unfortunate. It gives me a lot to think about and a lot to be grateful for. Anyway, have a safe drive home. Alright, goodbye, Lenny. Alright, there's the chief, you motherfricker. You tried to get the detective out of the case. Well done, really. Good on you for sticking to your convictions despite everything. I still think your motivations were personal, but it worked. Thanks, Chief. Good luck back home, Detective. Enjoy the festival, Chief. Oh, I sure will, even more so now. I am a bad man for laughing my ass off in this game. I don't think so. I normally laugh when it's a coping... It's like my personal coping mechanism when it comes to dealing with things like this. Like... What did I get myself into? You know, it's like that. I laugh to cope with things like that. How are you doing, Brad? I'm alright, I guess. I just miss Chris. Wish he'd stayed in touch. All a little late though, right? I guess that's something I'll have to learn to live with. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they were on the same side in the end, you know? I know what you mean. I'm gonna miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. And good luck with the wedding. Oh, that reminds me. I was supposed to give you this. An invitation for the wedding. Think you can make it? I think so. I'll do my best to make it. I'll see you then. Goodbye, Brad. Hey, Michael. Okay, why does the brother walk like that way? Does he take a number 2? Maybe. I get it. It's only been a week? Man, it feels like a lifetime has passed over the next few days. It does, doesn't it? That was something. You saw the truths that none of us could. You kept an open mind even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. You really did well saving Johnny back there, Ryan. And considering the chief's professionalism, oh yeah, quote-unquote professionalism, it is up to you and Blunt to really take care of this department now. Thanks, Detective. Good luck going back home. Come back anytime you feel like it. See you, Ryan. Is Blunt... Okay. Yes, I am done. We said goodbye to everyone. What are you gonna do when you get back? I've got to go home and set many things straight. I have some friends that wanted help. I have my parents. I haven't spoke to them in so long. I need to tend to that. I need to move back to my own home. There's a lot to figure out when I'm back. It's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it. That's good. And after that, back to work? Yeah, definitely gonna need to take a vacation. I think I might take a little holiday. The past few days has been stressful. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and seeing old faces. I think a short vacation will do me good. That's great. Any ideas where? Somewhere less rainy and warm. I don't blame you. What are your plans? I've been thinking about the things that you told me. I think it's time to move on to bigger and better things. I'd like to work in a bigger city. Maybe even yours. That way, you talk about work culture and the lifestyle. It sounds exciting. I think that's a very good idea. I'll put in the word at the department back home. I'll think you'll do very well. I love that. Listen, Michael, about Abigail. Are you going to be okay when you get back there? Maybe. Maybe I'll get used to it, I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at least. I now feel grateful more than anything. You give me a call if you need a friend, right? Understood, ma'am. Take care now, Michael. Drive safe now, Mike. Michael, take care of yourself, alright? I will. We'll see you soon. What now? Coffee? What, again? Caffeine's right behind us, Ryan. I can smell it. Alright. Gotta love coffee. It's a good stress reliever from what I have been hearing about. Well, everybody, that was it. That was the game. Uh-oh, they fixed the car. Yeah, they did. Oh, man. What an emotional roller coaster that was. Now we got an achievement called Another Chance. Okay. Wow. Just, jeez. That was totally a roller coaster of a ride. Oh look, there's my name. There's my name right there. My name is Sergio. Most people call me Serge. There I am. Oh man. Oh man, what a ride that game was. The detective coped with the thing that he did with Abigail. He freaking got on with his life now. Everyone was happy, but once the priest gets back, he is seriously gonna be in trouble. Because it was the priest's fault though, about the hotel and stuff like that. The priest technically ordered Jack to freaking F up the construction site on the hotel. Sweet, a name in the credits. Just wow. Alright, let's go ahead and skip. Okay. Okay, what's happening? Oh yeah, I just pressed skip, and then this happened. I don't know, but that was it. That was it, everybody. Jeez, what a roller coaster of a ride. So many deep topics. Depression. Yeah, it went from... There's a whole lot of deep topics that was discussed in this game. Depression, suicide, sexual assault, PTSD, maybe because the detective has some kind of thing with memories of what it was like to be a detective, and at the same time got messed up because of his girlfriend got in the way of being a detective. Well, you get what I mean, though. Sometimes when you're working up on difficult cases like that, you'll end up having people that want to freaking get rid of the evidence by any means necessary. Yeah, you want to see Mickey Mouse happy. anyways, I best get going, everybody. This game has been one of those roller coaster of a ride kind of games. So many deep topics. I can't name them all, but they're there. But anyways, I better get going. I promised my family I was gonna make them spaghetti. I mean spaghetti, sorry. My family term is sketty. But anyways, have a good day, everybody.